So who's going to appear in a commercial? Let's figure this out.
I think some SNL people.
You think SNL? But yeah, like.
Well,
look,
no, it's on Fox though. It's on Fox.
So it'll be Joel. Yeah. Well, no. It's like, look on the screen, the Rizzler. No, that's Big Justice and. The
RZA.
That's not Rizzler. I think
that's his kid. Yeah.
The Rizzler is the safest bet to be in a Super Bowl commercial. I would bet the farm that the Rizzler will be in a Super Bowl commercial. I mean, where can I put money down on that? I will put it down. The Rizzler is going to be in a Super Bowl commercial.
Yeah, that's a good bet.
That's a safe bet, and this is the only year the Rizzler's going to get to be in the Super Bowl. So
no, this is
get
it while it's hot, Rizzler.
What about Lil Mo? You guys follow Lil Mo?
I don't follow Lil Mo. Who's Lil Mo, Mike?
He's an Instagram TikToker.
Mm-hmm.
He's got his catchphrase is "How you doing?" That's it.
Okay.
All you need is one catchphrase.
Yeah.
How you doing?
Sensation.
Mike.
How you doing?
That's worse than the I didn't do it, like the Bart Simpson.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
How you doing?
How you doing?
Mike,
yeah, that's it.
Mike, we got to come up with a thing for you. A catchphrase that can light it up
that'd be a good topic for a show. Yeah.
Well, that's Mike. We're gonna do. We're gonna do a full episode. Turn Mike into a TikTok superstar. Can we do that?
There he is. There's Lil Mo.
Can we do that, Mike?
Yeah, that'd be fun.
A full episode where we try to turn you into a TikTok star. Okay.
Yeah.
So any other names for the Super Bowl commercial?
I have a deep cut.
Yeah.
Not deep cut, but like, and I know that this character has been discussed a lot on the Best Show, but I feel like it's coming. And it's like for the people of a certain age, I can see Alf showing up.
Yeah, that's a great call, Alf.
Because he hasn't done it. He hasn't been around.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Doritos, maybe
some sort of time capsule scenario, and they're like they uncover a time capsule or like some sort of time travel thing.
Goes back
to
is
there a cat? Yeah.
Hey, Willie.
Is Willie still alive?
Willie's dead. Max Wright.
So you have to step in. You step in.
Well, I would think they filmed the commercial already, Pat.
That's true.
I think
they're going live.
I think that one might be in the can.
They're doing it live.
They're doing it live.
I think I'm going to go with a low-hanging, just safe bet kind of, if I were doing like an office pool, I would pick this person to see if maybe I would rank, and that's just Christopher Walken, maybe.
That's a good one. I could picture him being just like, Christopher Walken. So we got the Rizzler, Alf, Christopher Walken.
Doing some sort of dance.
Yeah.
It's Pepsi. I don't know.
Yeah.
Bob Dylan, maybe.
Bob Dylan, yeah.
He's having a year.
He's having a year.
With Timothy Chalamet?
Possibly.
What if they did one where Bob Dylan was the star of the Timothy Chalamet story? That would be amazing if that was like a commercial where it just sees like, I'm going to be on the set of Dune. I'm going to do Dune now.
But I need some insurance before I get to the set because I'm driving this car, and then Flo's in the back seat.
Yeah, Flo. It's whatever. What company is that?
Progressive,
yes. Speaking of Progressive, what member of Yes would be in a no, I'm kidding. I don't know.
Steve Howe's in the trunk.
Chris Squire.
The fish. He's dead, Mike. The fish is dead.
Well, yeah, okay.
The fish is dead.
I was just trying to remember how many members of Yes can I name?
Yeah. Well, let me see how many I can name. Here we go. Anybody write this down. Tony Kaye, Alan White. Tony Kaye, Alan White. Paul Banks was the guitarist before Steve Howe. Then we go to the classic lineup where you got John Anderson, Steve Howe, Rick Wakeman, Chris Squire, and Alan White was on drums. Then Bill Bruford was a drummer in Yes for 2 albums. Then you have Patrick Moraz played keyboard. Then you have then you bring in You bring in Trevor Horn and Jeff Downs were there for the drama album when imagine you go to see Yes at Madison Square Garden. They replaced the lead singer and the keyboard player and didn't tell anybody. Imagine you bought tickets to see Yes during one of their 3 sold-out shows at Madison Square Garden, and you realize, oh, they have a new singer now. And the guy who wears the cape isn't here either. It's the Buggles are up there. Then you add in, of course, Trevor Rabin, and then that's a lot of Yes people I just named. So there you go.
I went to see The Producers on Broadway.
Yeah.
And but it was after the Matthew Broderick who did it with them. It was Matthew Broderick and Nathan Lane, I believe.
Okay.
That was like the number.
The classic one, yeah.
I got Tony Danza.
Oh my God.
So he was my Matthew Broderick.
Tony Danza.
I was just like, this is my life right here. This is it. You know?
Hey,
I go from Ferris to Tony.
We'll do a movie if we do the play and it loses money.
Did they change his character's name to Tony just for the play?
Because he gets confused. He always gets confused with that. We're going to be rich.
Just call him Tony. Just call him Tony.
Yeah, just call him Tony. He doesn't.
Right.
Yeah, please.
He's in Gladiator 3. Tony.
Yeah, Tony. Yeah. Tony and Gladiator. Hey, it's Tony. No, okay, let's see. Next question. Most offensive commercial. Like, will it, because they had there's one that was been like, I bet, it's going to be the most offensive commercial. My guess is going to be Budweiser will have some insanely patriotic commercial that tries to tell everybody to be on the same team. And to unite America.
They'll bring back the Clydesdales.
Yeah, the Clydesdales will try to unite America, like something like that. Oh, everybody, we all have our differences. Like, there's going to be some version of that. Like, hey, we all have our differences, but we're all on the same team here. And it's like, no, we're not. We are not on the same team at all.
There's going to be an Amazon ad probably too. It's going to be.
Well, I bet you there's going to be Eli Manning or Peyton Manning commercial.
Oh yeah, Mike.
Actually, I want to say 50% of the commercials are going to have an Eli or Peyton Manning presence.
Yeah, Mike. I would say there's more of a chance of an Eli/Peyton Manning commercial. That's a safer bet than Patrick Mahomes playing in the game. like that.
What's the over and under? What's the over and under?
I would say it's 105% certainty that there's some sort of Manning presence in the commercials.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, Eli's got the Gronkowski something where he's got to kick a field goal.
Mm-hmm.
I think
they're doing that. They're doing that against each other, aren't they? I think it's already
a competition
booked
this year.
Yeah, I think it's Peyton versus Eli.
Oh, okay.
And they're both giving each other the business.
Oh, I see. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, that makes sense. Yeah.
As if, these guys, it's just like, there was a moment where it's just like, oh, Eli Manning's kind of funny because he's like a doofus. Like, they're both amused. They were both mildly amusing because they were like dorks. They were like incredibly square, the whitest guys alive.
Yeah.
And that was kind of the joke. Now they're just this industry of where apparently everybody thinks they're the greatest.
Yeah.
Well,
I guess advertisers just see them as the safest bet, right?
That's exactly it. The safest.
They're not going to say anything stupid on Twitter, and you know. So
no, they're corporations. They're two corporations.
Yeah. Where's the bar? Like, where is the bar? Tom, I've been listening to your goddamn show for however long.
Yeah.
You're always trying to switch some shit up. And I'm not trying to blow smoke up your ass, but I mean, these people do the same shtick every single week. Yeah. You know what I mean? And we just yep, Pat, this is it.
Pat,
this is what we do.
You think I don't know it? Let's take a call. We got a call. Somebody wants to, hey, Best Show, Rest Show. You're on with Tom and everyone else. Who's this?
Hello.
Hey.
This is Brian in Chicago.
Brian in Chicago, what do you got for the Super Bowl?
Well, as I've been on hold, I've had more ideas piling up.
Okay.
But so for celebrity that Kendrick brings out, I mean, the best thing would be Haley Joel Osment to say, "I see dead people."
That would be amazing. I still think there's a chance, like I said earlier in the show, Drake comes out and he's tied to a chair, like against his will, and then he has to do the line in his face, "A minor," and right in his face.
That would be pretty great. I did have like another idea for Drake.
What is it?
Because I was trying to think of, what celebrities would be on commercials.
Yeah.
And what if like a commercial comes up and it's just kind of like one of those law commercials where it's like a person talking with like a phone number on the bottom.
Uh-huh.
And Drake's just like, Drake's like, have you had a song that's been promoted, that defames you, that's been promoted?
Oh, I like this. I like this a lot. I see where you go.
Music industry.
Mm-hmm.
You may be entitled to settlement.
Yeah, like if it was out here, it would be Jacob.
To get you on to like a class action.
There's a guy out here. There's billboards everywhere. Jacob, the lawyer, Jacob.
Yeah. Right, and he's like, call, like, Shapiro and Son.
Mm-hmm.
Let them know because you can join this class action.
I saw a billboard.
This is Drake.
I am not kidding you. Out here, it's the funniest thing I've ever seen in my life. There's an attorney out here who takes out billboards, and his name is Drake. It's Benjamin Drake, aka Drake the lawyer. He has on one billboard, it says "injured, squabble up," which is a Kendrick Lamar line, and then he has another one. It says, I swear there was a billboard, and it says, here it is. I'm looking at it right now. Drake the lawyer. Other law firms not like us.
Oh my God.
I'm telling you the truth. I couldn't believe my eyes. It's just like, this guy's leaning in, this Drake the lawyer.
Wow.
And do you trust a lawyer like that, though? Who's like doing like gray area? Like, it's like you seem like a thief now. Like you're like, I need a lawyer to help me. Not somebody who's just doing some skeevy marketing angle.
Well, I mean, at least he's not, on the bright side, he at least kind of knows how to put his finger on the pulse of what's happening.
Well, that's true. Your lawyer does have his finger on the pulse. Yeah, which is very important when you're in court. You want to make sure your lawyer's cool. What? As long as you have your priorities straight.
Right.
Yeah.
You got to jump on whatever bandwagon.
Yeah.
You guys know about John Morgan, right? Do you guys have him in LA?
John Morgan? No, I don't know who that is.
He's the worst. It's in Philly. He calls himself JAWN Morgan, John Morgan.
Yeah.
And he still does like the fake glasses over, like they draw the glasses. It's like when Benjamin Franklin's cool and you put sunglasses on him. It's like Poochie. It's my second Simpsons reference of the night. But I mean, like, that's, he's doing that. But I saw a sign from when I was in LAX, and he was like, "I love LA, John Morgan," or something like that.
I haven't seen John Morgan out here. I might have.
What about Top Dog? Is Top Dog out there?
I don't know what Top Dog is. I'm going to start hanging out
big.
there.
Oh, I'm obsessed with Top Dog Law, to be honest with you. My cousin literally just texted me about Top Dog Law. I don't know. It's the weirdest coincidence, but it's incredible. I'm obsessed.
Yeah. Get into Top Dog, guys.
And that's Philly too, right? It's pretty much, yeah.
This is the thing. Don't make business, like life decisions off of billboards. Give it a little time. Just go weigh your options and measure out your decisions before you don't make them because the guy has a cool billboard.
Tom, speaking of billboards, do you know about the Journey Drummer billboard?
Oh, hold on one second. I was going to say, Brian, anything else, Brian?
I had one more.
One more. Give it to me, and then we're going to move on. What do you got?
All right. So for commercials, there's the cameras going through like a dark hallway, right? And then you hear like hammers and all kinds of like building sounds.
Uh-huh.
And then it turns, and it's like the 6 guys that Elon Musk took over the Fed with, right? And they're like working on like messing with treasuries, like federal payments. And then it goes to Tesla, and it's like, Tesla, we're not just cars.
Well, look, maybe.
No, I thought it was
maybe. Now that's heartbreaking.
Thought that like the commercial would be like, hey, we're messing with the entire.
Sure. No, you're making me sad. Thanks, Brian. Now, what were you saying, Pat? You were saying about Journey.
You know the Journey Drummer billboard in Florida?
No.
It's worth a Google. Just Google Journey right now. Just Google Journey Drummer Florida.
Okay.
And you're gonna understand why I'm telling you to do that. It's for a spine, like a spinal center. And is it popping
I do know this. I saw this. I think I saw this on your show.
Yeah, I mean, I'm just.
Yeah. Oh no, I saw this. Dean Castronovo has a billboard, and it just says Journey Drummer on it, right?
Yeah, it doesn't say his name.
Yeah,
like it just says Journey Drummer uses.
Yeah, Biospine. I choose Biospine. Journey Drummer, and he's wearing the headset. Yeah. Yeah, that's.
I confuse people.
That's also when you just go, hey, maybe I don't need to. I don't need to take this ad out. I'm okay. We'll see what happens. Let me see let's see. We got one more call, but I want to ask. Well, let me take this call. I don't want this guy's been on hold for a while. Well, I don't know. Oh, come on, go, come on. Here you go. Hello, Rush Show.
Hey, am I on?
You're on.
Oh, hi, Tom. Yeah, this is Spencer in Iowa.
Spencer, what do you got for us with the Super Bowl?
I think for a surprise, is it a commercial surprise or a surprise during the halftime show?
Anything you want. Anything you're thinking. Any predictions?
I'm thinking so he might be too old, but I think we might see, we haven't seen Jack Nicholson in a really long time. I feel like that'd be really surprising.
That's a long shot. I don't think Jack's doing too good.
Somebody's got to come in on a zip line.
Somebody's got to come in on a zip line. Okay.
From the top of the stadium.
Yeah. I mean, like Lady Gaga did that one. Didn't she jump?
Right.
The 1 year?
Yeah.
Yeah, she bungee jumped.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then I think
give me another one. What do you got, Spencer?
An offensive commercial.
Yeah.
I feel like Sabrina Carpenter, similar to the Dunkin' commercial that she has on right now, I feel like she's going to do something even more offensive. And I feel like there's going to be a misdirect at the end where it's explicitly sexual as far as they can get.
Okay.
Doesn't she do doesn't she do a deodorant commercial? I thought she had a deodorant commercial or something along those lines.
Oh, Sydney Sweeney is in I think it's a soap
okay. Yeah, I mixed them up. Sorry.
She's giving okay.
Sydney Sweeney, Sabrina Carpenter. They're all the same to me.
Well, Mike.
And they already showed the Hellman's one she's in that one with Billy Crystal and Meg Ryan. They're doing the When Harry Met Sally scene in a Hellman's commercial.
Okay.
I saw that one the other day.
Okay. I've been avoiding all this stuff. I want to be surprised. Oh,
sorry.
Okay. No, don't worry, Spencer. Don't worry.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Anything else, buddy?
I think that's it for me.
Okay. Thanks for the call. Will Shaq appear in a commercial?
Yeah.
There could be a Shaq run. What if Shaq is in 5 commercials in a row?
That's very possible.
On the same break.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? No one's ever done it before.
Is there a through line to all of them? Are they all interconnected, or is it?
They might be. It starts with the general, he's got the general, and then the general passes off to like the eye ring security thing that he does in Florida, because the general's looking through, and then it just like in and out there.
He's the only competition the Mannings have, right?
Shaq, in terms of advertising anything.
Yeah.
I mean, nobody can really mess with Snoop these days when it comes to commercials.
That's true. Yeah. Don't forget Snoop. Yeah, that's a good point.
Yeah.
What if it's a commercial with Shaq and it's about one of his companies, and like, and the line is like, for anybody who had a tough year, and then he looks over in the car and it's the general, and behind him, roll.
Is the general? Yeah.
Well, the roll comes
Snoop
back.
Could be the guy who comes in. Yeah. Snoop could be the guy who comes in on a zip line, but it's a giant joint.
I think he would hire a double for that and then appear. Almost like how Michael Jackson used to.
Because there's also like a weird laziness to Snoop Dogg with these things where he shows up at the last possible second, knocks the thing out and splits. Like, he's not exactly taking a whole lot of pride in these commercials. Okay, let's see. Next question. What guests will be on stage? Who's going to come on for halftime and be a guest?
I always want Slash. I want him like up in the rafters though. Like, okay. I've always wanted him there like every year. Like, we all just wait for, there he is. He just solos over everything.
So yeah, because he's
got the hat on.
He's the only guitarist in existence.
Right.
He just starts the Sweet Child solo. It just intercuts to that.
Yeah.
You guys ever check out his Instagram?
No.
You don't have to.
No.
Just know this. He likes Velma.
Okay.
From like Scooby-Doo.
Yeah, like a lot.
No, God bless you, Slash.